Stampers and Crafters, it's Jackie Ballheis with Clump and Stampers. I am here to share a fun card idea. I'm going to use some Halloween stamps and make some really cute little Halloween cards, but the idea and the little, we're going to call it kind of a beginner's technique, just to add a little bit more pizzazz to your cards, would work great with a variety of stamps. And I have another card to share with you that's not Halloween, so that you can see what I mean, how you can use this idea with anything. But we're going to make the cute little Halloween one today. So let's flip the camera down and let's get started. So here's the stamp set I'm using. It's just these cute little images I thought would be fun to share a Halloween card with. I made actually 3 different ones that I'm going to send one to each of my kids. So I thought, it'd be a fun one to share. Plus I'm going to share, as I make it, a fun little technique to help you make a background super easy. So for our little witch on the broom, Ghost Witch, is that what we should call them? I just stamped it in the Memento, and I use Memento because I am going to color it with my Stampin Blends. So I think I got Lemon Lime Twist here. Now when you color with Stampin Blends, there's really like no right or wrong. You got to figure out what works best for you. But I like to start with light, and I'll color in that whole area, and then I will come with my dark and go ahead and kind of like on one edge. It should just kind of create more of a shadow look. Put some of the dark, and then I come back with light, and I just blend over it to just get some different shades there. So we're going to just color our little witch here. So we'll do part of her hat. Now make sure with your blends, as you're coloring, when you put these caps on, you hear the snap. Okay, you want to make sure that that cap gets on there really good. And then, oh, it looks like I smeared my black a little bit. We'll just put a few little brush marks in there. I'm just using the one color, Daffodil Delight. We'll color, sometimes with like real small spots like this, I'll only use one color because there's not really room to put the light and the dark. Okay, so there's that part. Let's see. We'll do this, and then I want to show you what I'm going to do on the ghost part, because it's white. Let's see, let's get my hat colored here first. So let's do the brim here. We'll just make this all, oh, you know what? I should have been one up on that. It's not going to come out evenly. We'll make it work. Here we go. So let's use, now all these colors, I'll have these all listed over on the blog post. Every video I do, there's always a corresponding blog post, and you'll be able to find the link to that in the video description. And I'll list all the products I used as well as all the measurements. Let's see, we're just kind of coloring our ghost in. Now, for the ghost part, which is white, so it doesn't look quite so flat, what I like to use is my light balmy blue. And I'm going to use the brush tip because I want to go super, almost whimsical, like I'm not coloring it real heavy, just little brush marks. We're coming down around the edges, come a little bit up here. But now here's where the magic happens. We're going to do that. Then I am going to take the color lifter, which is, you purchase this one all by itself with the blends, and it will fade that color. So it won't look quite as blue. So we're just kind of going over it. And you'll see once this dries, that blue, it'll just kind of give it some dimension and make it, not look so flat. So there is our little witch. Now, I already fussy cut this one out, and you can see how those blue lines are just kind of soft in there and just help give it some dimension. So instead of cutting on camera, I did that ahead of time. Now, we're ready for the little background technique that I want to share with you to make our cute little card. I've got Lemon Lime Twist here, and I have a blending brush, and we're going to just ink this up and kind of make sure we're getting some ink on there. And we're going to kind of figure our little witch is going to go about right there on our card. And so what I'm going to do is start in the middle, and I'm going to just swirl outward. Now, when I blend, normally I start off the paper and blend in to get on the edges. But this one, I want to start in the middle and go out. And where you get that real dark spot is where we're going to put our ghost on top of it. So we won't see that dark spot. You'll see how it's going to sit right there. Now we're just going to put a few layers on here to get some good color. One more will do. But this is just going to create a background so our card's not so flat looking. Now let's come back with our black, and we're going to just kind of imagine. I don't want to stick it down yet. We are going to stamp Trick or Treat here. Let's not do it upside down. And we're going to put that right there, like so. And then we're also going to put just a couple clouds because our witch is flying through the air. Like so. And then let's see, where's our dimensionals? Oh yeah, we got a new pack. New packs, I always like to take them and just kind of break them up like that a little bit. They make them easier to pop out. And we'll stick several on here like so. And then when I'm done with this one, I have two other Halloween ones to oh, before we do that, I want to show you one more thing. I almost blew it there. I want to put a few speckles on here as well. So I'm going to take my dark marker. Okay, this is the dark lemon lime twist. And I'm taking the brush tip and I'm going to just flick it a little bit on the edge of the cap. And see how it just kind of put some speckles on there? Again, that just helps add some dimension to it. Super easy card, okay? But look at how cute that is, and it really makes our little ghost show. And then we can go ahead and we'll stick this. We'll use some adhesive, and we'll stick that on there. Now, again, check out that blog post because I'll have these colors, but I'll also have all of my measurements so that you'll know what size. So if you want to recreate this, yep, there we go. And then we'll just glue this on like so. Now, let me show you the other ones because that stamp set has the 3 fun little images. So I made one with each to share with you. You can see there's a little boo guy and happy Halloween. Now this idea actually I got when I had my team event last month I think it was, that somebody, one of my demonstrators had done a display and she made a card with the same background idea. So it was very similar. So that's where I got the idea. But I just thought it was simple, cute. It's really just using stamps, ink, and paper. We did a little coloring with it and a blending brush. Now this idea, like I said, would not have to be for Halloween. I went ahead and I made this card with the butterfly. Used the same thing, did that little blending in the background, which makes your image just pop off the card, and then just added a few more butterflies and thinking of you. So it's a great idea. Look through your stamps. I bet you have a lot of stamps, especially with your smaller images, that you could use this idea. So I hope you like it. I hope these cards put a smile on your face like they do mine. And maybe you learned a tip or two with either using a blending brush, flicking a little bit to get some speckles on there, or coloring with your Stampin' Blends. So check out the blog post. And if you'd like to purchase these products, you can purchase those over on the blog post as well. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll be stamping again real soon. Bye-bye.